Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Quaker Sports Recap. The schedule may have been light last week, but that's because the games were heavier in importance. Last week I stopped by unified football, field hockey, and boys soccer, which I'll tell you about next. Let's get right to it!
On Wednesday, your Orchard Park Quakers boys soccer team took to the pitch to face the Frontier Falcons in the pre-quarterfinals game of the Section 6 playoffs. The game was played in a steady rain throughout, but although it did make the ball slippery, it did not dampen the spirit of our players. OP spent most of the first half in enemy territory, controlling the ball and the game. OP had a number of quality chances, but was unable to convert. That was until 36 minutes and 54 seconds in, when Brady Bond launched a direct kick from 55 yards out past the Frontier goalie to give the Quakers the lead at the half. The second half was more of the same, with the Quakers continuing to dictate the pace of the game. Their patience and persistence paid off 31 minutes and 15 seconds into the half when Landon Kirk buried a quarter kick from Matthew Roberts into the back of the net to give OP a seemingly insurmountable lead. Orchard Park continued their ball control strategy, leaving Frontier with little opportunity to mount a comeback and secure their place in the quarterfinals with a 2-0 shutout victory. After the game, I talked to Coach Daniker about the big win.
Coach, congratulations on the win. 8 days ago you played Frontier, which means you got a little bit clearer picture of how they play. Was there anything that surprised you today from them, or is it all what you expected?
It was a lot of what we expected. We knew we had a little talent in the midfield. We made some adjustments to our lineup to make sure that we would correct for that. Seemed to hold out today, winning 2-0. So I think some of our adjustments from playing them last week were effective.
Frontier played a very physical game out there today. How do you counter a physical game like that?
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't necessarily bother us. We like to play a physical game too. Obviously, the soccer weather is what we're looking for, and late in the season, you get a lot of rain and weather and wind, and you have to play a physical game. We want to dominate in the air and make sure that we win all the head balls that are out there, and we were able to do most of that today. And so it's been a focus of us to play that type of style. So, if some other team plays against us physically, we're ready for it.
What was the message you gave to the team before the playoffs started?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about the regular season, the importance of the regular season, and I think one of the things that we said was, regardless of where we were, it was all about seeding. And now that the seedings are there, it's about winning a sectional title. So, I asked the guys before the game, what are we here to do? We're here to win a sectional title, and the only way you're going to do that is to come out hard and strong to get today and ready to go. And I thought we did that.
Do you ever look into who's officiating before the game and factor that into your game plan? Because obviously tonight that wasn't too good.
Yeah, I mean, early sectional games, you're going to get stuff for that. For the most part, we don't worry about it. We just play through it. It's the same for both teams, so you just got to battle through any calls or non-calls that there are.
How do you prepare for the next round, the quarterfinals?
Yeah, so we got Winslow East. We played them really early in the year. Winslow East is a great team, and we just got to keep battling. And they're number 2 seed for a reason, and we're ready for them.
That was a great win by our boys soccer team, who never stopped working hard to make OP proud. But soccer wasn't the only team working hard last week. Let's see how all of our teams did.
Unified football won nicely over Sweet Home. Max Kroll scored the game-winning touchdown and conversion late to secure the victory. Girls varsity volleyball had a nice win over West Seneca West on Monday. However, they unfortunately suffered their first loss of the season against rival Lancaster. The team is 13-1 with the number 1 seed, and they will play on Thursday in the quarterfinals against the winner of the Sweet Home versus Frontier game. Both varsity and JV volleyball beat St. Francis. The boys will play their final regular season game this Tuesday against Hamburg. Boys soccer beat Frontier in the pre-quarterfinals, but lost to Will East in the quarters to end a good season. Brady Bond and Landon Kirk each scored a goal against Frontier, while Matthew Roberts had an assist in that game. Girls soccer shut out Williamsville East in the first round of the playoffs, winning 1-0. Heidi Thomas scored the lone goal for the Quakers on Margaret McCann's helper. The Quakers will play Clarence in the quarterfinals. Boys cross country also had a good day at ECIC, finishing 5th place. Matthew Griffin led all OP runners individually, finishing in 6th place. Carson Homer finished in 16th place, and Zavi Aguirre, Connor Cunningham, and Jackson Russo finished in 24th, 25th, and 26th places respectively.
Let's go, Alan!
Girls cross country had a good day at ECIC's, finishing 4th place. Lillian Kowalik led all OP runners individually as she finished 9th. Alice Weir finished 12th, with Sam Masor just behind in 13th place. Varsity football had a tough loss to Bennett, losing 24-7 in the last tune-up before the playoffs. JV football beat Bennett 25-12. For varsity, John Mecca Jr. had a great game with 3 sacks. Pat Bundy also had a great game with 52 rushing yards and a touchdown. The Quakers secured the number 2 seed in the playoffs and will play number 7 Hutch Tech on Saturday in the quarterfinals at 2 p.m. Varsity field hockey beat Eden in their final regular season game 4-0. Sam Nafke scored all 4 goals for the Quakers, while Hayden Premschetz and Grace Bottlinger each had 2 assists.
Up next, we have a Sever So Questions segment with field hockey goalie Lucy Bowen. Let's learn a little bit more about Lucy.
What is more important, math or science?
Pretty bad at both, but I'd say math. You need it more down the line, in the real world.
I mean, I agree. That's why I don't take it this year. What is one class that you didn't take at OPHS, but you kind of wish you did?
I wish I took ceramics too, because ceramics 1 was really fun.
What is one thing that the average fan doesn't know about playing field hockey that you wish they did know?
I wish they knew about corners.
Corners? What's corners? I don't even know about this. I should.
When the ball touches your foot inside the circle, and then someone has to like shoot it up to around the circle, and then they try to score.
Do you get a penalty for that?
Not a penalty, but it's like basically a penalty shot.
What would you prefer, a relaxing beach vacation or a cold adventure vacation?
Definitely a relaxing beach vacation since we live in Buffalo.
Or where would you go for this relaxing beach vacation?
Maybe like Hawaii.
Oh, yeah. It's a very good place. What is one question that people rarely or never ask you?
I don't know. Like what my favorite color is, I guess.
Do you wish they would ask you that question more often?
Yeah.
And what is the answer to that question?
Purple.
All right. What is your favorite milkshake flavor?
Vanilla. Very basic, but
And where do you like to get it from?
probably Taffy's.
All right, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. If you had a pet skunk, what would you name it?
Smelly.
Do you think that you would be a good skunk owner?
Probably not. I'm kind of bad at taking care of pets.
Oh yeah, I am too, so.
Thanks for watching this week's Quaker Sports Recap. The stakes are high, and we are in playoff time. Our teams need your support more than ever. So let's get out there and cheer on our teams so together we can shout, Go Quakers!